county has a unique opportunity to develop housing, which includes a component of affordable housing, on this 8.6 acre site in the city of Napa. The county does not intend to fully develop the site as affordable housing, but instead include it in a mix of market rate and affordable housing, both ownership and rental.
The county is embarking on this process with the goal of being a good neighbor, but also making sure that we're creating good neighbors through the process. Now, when we talk about the specific about affordable housing or workforce housing, we recognize that that may lead to some concerns or questions. And we want to make sure we're answering those. And what we know today, when we talk about workforce housing, it's teachers, it's public safety leaders, it's the workforce that makes our community what it is, that want that opportunity to live where they work.
We have less than 1% vacancy factor in Napa. The prices are going between $2,000 and $3,000 for a little moderate place, and our young people can't afford those.
Back in 2012, when the Board of Supervisors was looking at the needs for Health and Human Services and was looking at expanding the services on Old Sonoma Road, we realized that it wasn't appropriate after hearing from you, the neighbors, about your concerns. So a few years later, we looked at other sites, other properties to continue to provide those core services that our community needs, and we purchased South Campus. At that point in time, we went back and looked at what could we do on Old Sonoma Road that still was done in partnership with you, the neighbors, to make sure that we did it right. And we reached the point that we're at today where we did a master plan for the Old Sonoma Road property.
We don't think that the Old Sonoma Road is going to be the home run that's going to solve housing for us. We're not looking for that. We're looking for one piece of trying to solve the housing issue for some people.
Through this process, we've heard from you, the neighbor, concerns about density and having a lot of units on this one side. And the responsibility for workforce housing is not just on this neighborhood, it's county at large.
The cost to renovate, repurpose, or retain these buildings is under review as part of the process and will be presented along with proposed mitigation measures. Building B was significantly damaged by the 2014 South Napa earthquake and has been partially condemned and closed to both the staff and public since that time. While the building is shored up, it is not safe for occupancy.
From the onset, the county has been committed to an open and transparent process. We're hearing you, we're listening to you, we've seen your comments, and we continue to move forward in a way that's respectful to all opinions. It's our job to listen to everyone and try to find that balance, that compromise that creates that win-win scenario, so that way we can make sure that 10 years from now, 15 years from now, we've done something that the community at large benefits from.